The East Empire Company is in your debt. Look, it's not so simple. The truth is, it's not up for me to write off her debt. Matters like this require the approval from our headquarters in Colovia. Now, if you're willing to wait for a few months, or more likely, years.
My spirit is unbound by borders and limits. The world is my home.
Okay, you've talked me into it.
I never thought I'd get out of the East Empire Company's debt so soon. I understand.
Windhelm is beautiful in its own way.
My past is not one I'm proud of, but I suppose it's only fair that you know the truth. My parents were killed by Argonians when I was just a child. Raiding parties sent by those vile Anzilil. I was left alone, with nowhere to turn, and I fell in with the wrong crowd. Thieves and scoundrel in the outlaws' refuge. They became my family, made me who I am. So I grew up on the streets, navigating the treachery of Dunmer politics, the thieves' schemes, and the Anzilil's brutality. It was a long story. Perhaps I'll tell you more another time. They're the Argonians' regime who rebelled against the Empire centuries ago and declared a bloody war against the Dunmer. They claim to be the Hist's representatives, but who knows if they weren't just some bloodthirsty monsters who killed in their tree's name. I can hate all I want, but however good I am with swords, I'm still just one woman, and they're the masters of an entire race. Even if the three Daedra were to make me their chosen, one does not simply walk into Black Marsh and topple a regime. You see, I was little more than a street urchin, scraping by to survive day to day. The grand schemes of the great houses seemed distant and alien to one in my position. But as it is with the Dunmer way of life, the treachery, the coups, the violence, those sent ripples through the streets I called home. Riots orchestrated by a rival house, schemes that required a convenient urchin at the right places. Those became my daily life. We may never have met then. Maybe I would have become a tavern wench who loathed the smell of Sujamma, or a merchant who got ridiculously rich by dealing in arms. But what point is in wondering about what could have been? I am here now, a sellsword who fights by your side. I had always been a nimble girl, and it helped that I was relatively short at my age. I found a small cupboard to hide in, so that the Argonians would not notice me. When the Argonians set fire to our village, I had prepared for the worst. The heat, the screams. It was the very definition of a living hell. But perhaps by the Three's mercy, or cruelty, I survived the fire. The Dunmer girl lived, along with the memory of the Anzilil's brutality. I lived to fight for survival, or for gold, if you will. For all my wrath and spite, I never tracked down the Anzilil who lit my village aflame. Part of me would always blame myself for that cowardice, but I know in my heart, that's the only way to survive. Teach them to fear us.